Hi, my name is Chloe Kouyoumdjian. I'm a third-year student at UTSC doing a double major in psychology and studio art, and I'm the artist behind the artwork Jasper. I wanted to do an artwork that both combines organic components and geometric components. So what I did was use geometric modular shapes that look like they're defying gravity, but then put an organic and flowy design on it to combine the two. And I was inspired by the history of the meeting place because it was one of the first architectural buildings of the time that was built the way it was. I wanted to have something that involves both structural, geometric shapes, just like the structure of the building, but it also has a terracotta finish, which makes me think of terracotta pots that plants are in. That's why I wanted to mix the two together. I'm not one to do sculptures usually, so it was more or less just the fact that I wanted to do something big. I wanted to put something that stands out in comparison to the meeting place. And I thought the way I could do that is having something tall, big, bright, and kind of curious in its composition. You know, floating squares aren't something we usually see in our everyday life. I thought that that would suit the meeting place. Usually I do mixed media drawings. Mainly it's pencil crayon, but then I'll mix in some paint, even some nail polish and whiteout to make my artworks. And I only really started doing sculpture as of last year in my intro to sculpture class. And it was kind of something I steered away from just because I didn't have much experience in it, and growing up I always just did drawing and that was what I was known for. You gotta push yourself, so I wanted to try doing it for the occasion. Nothing that you want in your head is gonna come out perfectly in person. There's always gonna be some challenges, but don't let them deter you away from your goal, and don't give up because trust me, it can put you in a stump when things aren't going your way, right? Like perfectly as you imagine, but it only lets you learn more about how things can get done. Don't deter away from your goals when something comes up. I am honored that I was the one who had the opportunity, and I could not have done it without my family by my side. Extremely grateful to have made my mark in this way. I want to give a special thank you to my family. Wouldn't have been able to get here without them.